Hi everybody, thanks for coming back to my channel. This is Kathy, and today this is the second in my series of Christmas altered playing cards. So let's get started. Today, let me show you what we did last time. This was the first one I did. I didn't do this one on video. This is the one, the first in the series. And I actually made this to test it out, and this is what we'll be making today. It's a little fireplace. Okay, so let's get started. First thing I want to do is I've gathered all my materials. They're over here on to my right. First thing I want to do is cover the card, and this card I'm going to cover it completely, because we're not going to be able to see it anyway on this particular card. And sometimes you might find that your cards don't take to glue very kindly. And when that happens, what I do is I simply run either my scissors across it to kind of make it more of a matte finish, or if I have sandpaper around, I'll take it and sand it. Okay, let me cut this away. And I'm not taking so much time with this under part. I am going to ink it, although I don't think we'll be able to see the edges. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to actually make the structure of the fireplace. And what I use to do that is I've used these Sizzix Tim Holtz dies, 3D, not dies, embossing folders. One is the bricks, which will be the back side of the fireplace, and the other is wood, and that'll be the actual structure of the sides of the fireplace and the mantle. Okay, I've already run those through my Sizzix Vagabond, and this is what they look like. I don't know that you can see this. You'll be able to see it in a minute. This is the wood one. Actually, it goes this way. And this is the brick one. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to add some color to the black one, to the wood, and I'm going to do it with some wax. I'm going to put on some gloves for this because my hands always get gross when I do this. So I'm going to cover this. This is by Deco Art. No, Artsy. I've had a hard time finding this again, and it's my favorite because it just doesn't dry out. I have other ones, this metallic luster. You can get at Jerry's Artorama online. These do dry out, no matter what you do. Cover them with whatever. And what this does, I'm going to give it a little, just a slight covering. Kind of pulls out the wood grains. And then what I'm going to use is I have these little art crayons. I'm going to add some brown over it, because this just makes the bronze I put on is just too shiny. I do want a little shine, I just don't want that much. I love working with waxes. They just give a different dimension. Now we're going to do the bricks. And the bricks, let me see if I can get off some of this. The bricks, I'm going to use some red and some black. First, I'm going to put on the black all over it. And what this does, it gives you some darkness inside the bricks. Like in where the grout would be. Oops. And now, we take off some of this black. I have so much fun making these altered cards. And here's some red. Now, I'm sure they sell a better red than this. This is a little brighter than I would have liked, but it's okay. I'm going to go over it as well with some other colors. Now I'm going to actually use a white. And this again will get into the grout. And what it does, it just gives it a different dimension. You could also use some of the, Tim Holtz has some texture pastes you could use. That would work. I wiped away all of it. Handy wipes are my friends, right? Okay. Let me add a little bit of the bronze. And a little bit of some brown. I guess I should have put gloves on both hands. Still don't like that. Let me try a little more black. And a little more red. Like, grrr. want to see the contrast. I think that'll be fine. What you really are looking for here is a contrast between the wood. So it doesn't have to exactly look like bricks. As you can tell, mine don't. Okay, I'm going to set those aside for a moment. Close this up. Oh my, I keep getting more of it. I touch everything. As you can see, this wax is a little messy. Well, maybe it's just the way I use it. Okay, now I want to bring my card back and I want to figure out how high I want my fireplace to be. I'm going to cut. I really want the knots in it. I think we're going to go about that high. I'm going to put that on the side. I'm going to cut another piece. Okay, and that's going to be glued kind of right there. We need another piece to go across the top. Oh. I'm going to go like that. And the brick is going to go behind it. And I kind of like this side better. So what we're going to do next is glue this down to the bricks. To make our fireplace. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Because I wanted to give it some dimension, I want to use some foam, little foam sticky things. Let me see. Okay. See what I've got. I have some little foam strips. So I'm going to put those on. I better glue these as well, because I'm putting it on that wax. It needs a little more reinforcement. And the mantle. Okay, that's going to go up there. And now I need some, well, I need a couple things. I'm going to glue this down. Then I'm going to make some logs for the fireplace. Okay, now I'm going to make some logs out of the leftover wood, like paper. I just need 2 pieces. I might be able to get it out of one here. And I'm just gonna kind of fold it over on itself. That's actually too big. It would look better if I tore it. One going that way. What I'm doing is trying to get a bottom edge that I can glue. And I'm just going to put some glue there and smash it down. Alrighty. Next, I'm going to put a little bow on the mantle. I have one of these little stickers I got from Dollar Tree. I'm also going to put some glue. I want to put a little piece of a rug down here. And I'm going to cut it with a scallop cutter. I just need a tiny piece. That's better. I want to fold over, show over the edge, because I kind of want to cover the black background paper. Just like that. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hole in for my eyelet. Okay. And then I'm going to add a sentiment up here. And I think that's it. Actually, it's not it. I want to add some red or green string. Just gonna wrap it up. It just adds a little interest. So I'm just gonna stick it up here. Just like that. Then I'm gonna stick this down. Kind of fold this over. Just like that. And that's it. That's our card for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and I hope you try to make one. This one was really fun, and I don't usually make things that are replications of, like, you know, an actual fireplace or anything, but I kind of like that. Now I have two, so I'm going to use them as Christmas tags on a Christmas present. I'm going to add that to my ring. So now I have 4. Okay. Well, thank you for hanging around, and I would appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up, and I'd love to have you as a subscriber. I'm trying to get to 500, and I'd really appreciate you if you did that. You all have a great day, and I hope you join me for the 3rd in the series next time. Bye.